Now we're gonna react to Good Credit. Anyway, not the song Good Credit. I've already reacted to that, so you know what I mean. That's on this channel, by the way, not this channel, but on the channel you're watching this live stream from. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Like I said, my name is RealVersatile, aka Alkebulan Trust, and name you can trust when it comes to all thing reaction. So we're going to react to what is Good Credit, because I mean, look, aside from the song Good Credit by Playboi Carti featuring, Kendrick Lamar, it's got me thinking, hang on, let's really think about this for a moment, because finance is extremely important in the life that we're living in. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how you're raised. Do you understand? Like, finance is always going to be a big deal, right? So, and from what I know, you're going to need to have good credit. You know what I mean? So let's just get into it right now. So what is good credit? And then I'm gonna do Martin Lewis. No Diddy. Yo. Get me. If I can actually find it. Is it this? Everything you need to know about credit scores with Martin Lewis. Alright, boom. This is it. Oh, I've got to be careful here. Gotta be careful. I just clocked. There you go. Let's use this one. Because I've got to be careful with certain sites, or not just particular sites, but YouTube channels. For example, the other one I was about to click on, I just realized when they're tied to I'm not doing it. This one, moneySavingExperts.com, get me. Let's go. Good credit. That's in my head.
You don't have a credit score in the UK or a credit rating.
Hang on. Did I begin watching this at one time and I forgot to stop? What? Wait. All right, listen. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's hold on. Who is this other guy? Okay, it says how to build your credit score fast as a new UK. Okay, there's no such thing as building it fast. I'm gonna keep that. I'm not a fan. By the way, when I play this video, let them know I'm not a financial expert. If you want proper financial advice, then it's best to seek a financial expertise. This is why I am reacting to this video, because Martin Lewis in the United Kingdom is a finance expert. Clear, that's it. Yeah, when it comes to finance, he's the first person I literally think of. You know what I mean? So it's only right that I react to this. But let's keep it moving, because it's only like 2 minutes and 59 seconds, which is good. Short, simple, straight to the point, right? And plus, I don't want to bombard you with so much information in regards to finance as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know what it is. I know what it's like. Let's go.
Card, a mobile phone contract, a new bank account with an overdraft. Each company will credit score you. But
Run that by again.
When you apply for a loan, a credit card, a mobile phone contract, a new bank account with an overdraft, each company will credit score you. But many people struggle to understand exactly how that works. Now, the first thing to say is you don't have a credit score in the UK or a credit rating. There's no one number that dictates whether you'll be lent to. Every individual lender does it differently.
By the way, I might do two separate ones, yeah? Good credit, no, but might be separate ones in different countries by the seams of it. I'll do one in the UK, this for the UK version, and then I'll do one for the America version, the US version, and then if there's any other versions around the world, I'll try and look into that and react to that. For now, this is just UK version, because I'm, you know what I mean? That's where I'm based. Then, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna, because if I'm reacting to something like this and there's some things I can relate to, I could be like, yeah, that makes sense. I can relate to that. You know what I mean? That's how I want it to be. It needs to be something like that. Yeah, let's go.
The ones you get from credit scoring agencies, well, they're just an indication of how a typical lender might see you. So don't sweat small moves with it. But I thought a little game might just try and help you understand how it works. Because credit scoring is pretty intuitive. It's all about trying to predict future behaviour based on the past. So let's play. You're at the pub. Someone has forgotten their credit cards and their phone and their payment watch, so they can't pay. And they ask you to lend them a tenner, saying they'll pay you back. So I want to know, would you lend them the tenner if A, they often do this, but every time they've done it in the past, they have always promptly repaid you without you even having to ask? Yeah. B, they often do this, but they have rarely in the past remembered to give you the money back. You have to chase, and it can be a real issue to get your tenner back. And C, well, they seem very, very nice, awfully nice, but you've never met them before, nor have any of your friends. So what do you think?
Leave your answer in the comments below, by the way. Me, what I would do, it would be A. And the reason why I would choose A is because of the fact that they are, even though they've done it in the past, but at the same time, because of their past behavior of borrowing money and then paying back the money without me asking, do you get it? That's why it would be that. I think, like, do you know what it is? When it comes down to, like, obviously, I know you used the pub, you said the pub as a reference. Listen, this is based in the UK here. You know what I mean? It could be any setting, like literally any setting. It could be like you could be in a college dorm or something, and your friend asks you for money, or someone else that's not your friend but they go to the same college or uni or whatever, or they could be asking you for money and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? Like it's things like that. It still can be relatable. You know what I mean? Regardless of whatever circumstance. So yeah, for me personally, it would be A, because that's how I'm thinking. Like, especially with everything I've gone through and understanding certain situations, it would be A. Even if I was in that situation where I needed the money, now that's a different story. What would my answer be then? I think that would be a good question. Like, what would your answer be in the comment section below if you were on the receiving end of, asking for the money? You know what I mean? And knowing how you are, which type of person are you? Be honest with yourself. Are you the type of person where they have to chase you for the money that you borrowed, or are you the type of person to borrow the money and then give it back when, like, especially when you can't, or let them know, I haven't got it yet, but I will give it to you. Just let them know. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you give it to them in a time span with interest. Sometimes you may not give it with interest. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's fine. Get me? If it's just a personal peer-to-peer, like friend-to-friend type of loan. But if it's like the bank and all these other places, no, you got to pay that interest. They don't play. Yeah, let's go.
I suspect your instincts are you'd be warm to the first, the one who's always done it before and always paid you back, cold to the second, the one who struggles to repay, and also cold to the third because you've never met them before. Yeah. If so, you are credit scoring like a bank. The first person is someone with a good...
I like that you said that. I'm credit scoring like a bank, Brad. Cold. Let's go.
Good credit history. They're a good credit citizen. The second...
Good credit. No, listen, whenever I hear anything about good credit, that intro is going to be in my head. Get me. Good credit. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let me rewind it for a second still. Shout out to Martin Lewis, man.
Like a bank. The first person is someone with a good credit history. They're a good back. Cold to the second, the one who struggles to repay, and also cold to the third because you've never met them before. If so, you are credit scoring like a bank. Cold. The first person is someone with a good credit history. Yeah. They're a good credit citizen. The second is someone with a poor credit history. They do not have a good history of repaying. The third is someone you have too little data on to assess, and that can lead to credit rejections too. Now, exactly what you should do if you've got a problem with poor credit, well, there are loads of tips and there's a full guide to it on moneysavingexpert.com. One of the catch-22s is you need credit to get credit.
Wait, we're gonna run that by again because maybe I'm gonna have to go onto that another day and figure that out. You know what? I feel like I need to react to more content like this. I won't even lie to you. If you want to see more content like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I definitely want to do more content like this or react to more content like this because I'm learning in the process. And as an adult as well, I feel like this is information I should know anyway. Do you get it? Like I don't explain it. Life is obviously they say life is what you make, yeah, but the reality is, even though life is what you make it, it's like you have to I don't want to say you have to know what you're doing, but you do kind of have to know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like you do. Like, give me a second. Do you know what I mean? It's ironic because there's something I'm doing where I'm seeing it like a bank. Well, not like a bank. I'm seeing it as if I've got good credit, and I'm making sure that you know what I mean. Like I'm using that wisely. I'll explain it if I can get sponsored by. I can explain it properly, like what I'm doing. Yeah. But anyway, without further ado, let's keep it moving. I want to hear what he's got to say so I can do what's necessary. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The third is someone you have too little data on to assess, and that can lead to credit rejections too. Now, exactly what you should do if you've got a problem with poor credit, well, there are loads of tips and there's a full guide to it on moneysavingexpert.com. One of the catch-22s is you need credit to get credit. So how do you get credit?
I missed that.
Well, what you do is you get a special, and there's a full guide to it on moneysavingexpert.com. One of the catch-22s is you need credit to get credit. So how do you get credit? Well, what you do is you get a special credit rebuild credit card. You put 50 to 100 quid a month on it. You make sure you pay it off in full every month.
Hey, brother. Nah, wait. Nah, I wasn't expecting that. I can't lie. That gave me a shock. That gave me a shock. I'm not even rewinding that. That gave me a shock. Man said, make sure you pay it off in full. That's how you build good credit. Basically, in fact, you know what's funny? The intro of good credit, he basically gave an example of what good credit is. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking, well, obviously, yeah, but like I'm talking about what's his name? Playboi Carti and the Kendrick Lamar in good credit. You know what I mean? Yo, all right, listen.
That way, you won't be charged any interest as long as you've cleared the balance and never withdraw cash on it. And you do that for about a year, never spending more than you need. And as long as you haven't had credit problems elsewhere, it will either rebuild or build your credit history. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Do read the guide.
Shout out to Martin Lewis, bro. Shout him out each and every single time. I respect this guy for the fact that he's dedicated to his craft, yeah. And it's funny, I learned of this guy because you know ITV and stuff like that. No, even as it's ITV, right? Obviously, that says Good Morning Britain, yeah, but it was actually from that a different show. What was it called? It wasn't called Good Morning Britain. It was called something else. If you know the answer to the comments, below, leave the answer. But yeah, man. Because I'm pretty sure it was called Good. It wasn't called Good Morning Britain. It definitely wasn't. Because the Good Morning Britain thing is I'm gonna subscribe right now. That's not even a joke. I need to. And make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. What was it even called? Let's see what people say in the comments stuff. Anyway. Bro, you need to give me a heart attack with the info. Hey, yo. Martin saying in full scared. Nah, for real though. Him saying it in full because he's talking in a certain tone, then out of nowhere. Like, let's see what else people are saying. Oh, getting on good, Martin. You frightened the life of me with your info. Always expect it on your shows, but certainly didn't then. Anyway, getting back in the video, I'm sure you will have got a message across. In fact, I'm sure she said her hobby basically, and I will be paying everything in full in future. Very many thanks indeed, Martin. You're a gem. You're a diamond. You know what I mean? I listen. I'm gonna do it. Paying off in full. This is how you get good credit. Word to Playboi Carti and Kendrick Lamar. But this is information that truly children should learn. Should learn that prepare them for the real world when they come of age. You know what I mean? That's if you need cause think about it. This information, let me know if you knew anything about this, whether you're from the UK or a different country, but did you know anything about this? Because even me, I learned something new. And now obviously, yes, I'll be honest, there was a time when people were telling me about this credit stuff, and they were telling me if you do this, you'll have a bad credit rating, bad credit score, blah blah. But I was too, do you know what I mean? I don't explain it, but it's like when you think about it, yeah, sometimes you do learn and trial and error, and you do have to, you will, if you don't learn or you don't hear, you're going to feel, and you're going to feel the consequences. And I felt the consequences. You know what I mean? But like God's good grace, you get me? Things are. I'm not gonna say I'm the most wealthiest man in the world, not just yet. But you get me? I've got good credit, and may it stay that way. Amen, amen, amen. For real, for real. I'm just like, it's just the fact of knowing how he said, how he said you're thinking like a bank if you're thinking about, you know what I mean? And it kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's just keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. But because obviously the reason why I obviously reacted to this was obviously because of the whole Drake situation, you know what I mean? Now bear with me for a second, yeah. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can find it properly. Hold on, I had it here. Okay, it's not going to take me. Give me a second, people. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are as well. Leave your answer comments below. And do you have a good credit, bad credit, credit, or is it medium? Or let me know in the comments below. Just share your info. It's fine. Well, not that type of info. The type of info I'm talking about is just whether it's good or bad. It's okay. Actually, no, I know what I'm meant to go to. Good credit. Let's see. All right. So now, yeah,